What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Nujabes, and we're returning to his double LP Modal Soul, though this is again a repress years after the original, and RIP to Nujabes himself. Big shout out to my friend Chris who sent me this double LP. And the next track is not featuring anyone like most of the tunes on the album, it's just apparently a Nujabes original or singular track, and it's called Reflection Eternal. I like the phrasing, it has the more Romance or Latin language noun then adjective as opposed to English where you tend to get the adjective before the noun, but when you write it in that reversed way in English, there's more of a poetic sound to it. But an eternal reflection, one that is unchanging, immutable, and I suppose thus could be part of a long duration, but where the image that is being conveyed and indeed reflected is timeless. So I do wonder if we'll have any samples of vocals or whether this will be an entirely instrumental track. My prediction is maybe the latter, and maybe the title is just more a conceptual expression of the sonics involved. In any case, let's give it a listen. This is Nujabes. The track is Reflection Eternal, and it's from the, I think, 2024 repress of his album Modal Soul. So yeah, definitely it was the opposite of what I said. We did actually have a vocal sample, which sounds like it's from a soul record or something. The idea that I think was being expressed is comparing someone through simile to beautiful and or eye-catching aspects of nature, which is to say a flower or a river or a rainbow, and then taking some of those lines and putting them in the rhythm of this like lo-fi jazzy hip-hop, which again Chris did mention that he's seen as one of the innovators of the lo-fi style, and that definitely comes across in this tune. But again, with the piano, which has more of a jazz piano style than a classical piano, though maybe it's somewhere in between, it definitely has a natural feel to it as well. And it was reminding me, there were some shimmering like keyboard moments, and it reminded me of another Japanese artist who has gone by the name Hybrid Leisureland, who is also one half of the, I think, just one-off project Connect On, and I know I've reacted to at least one Connect On tune. I think it was Snow Park. But yeah, he uses a lot of keyboard sounds that have this shimmering, almost like it's a reflection of light in sonic form. And there was a point right about in the middle of the track where it did that. And then there was that sound that came after, almost sounded like if you took a flute and turned the sound around and like fragmented it somehow. So there was a distortion or some effect on sounds that would otherwise be natural, but then also some natural instrument sounds too, all with that sort of mellow, groovy, lo-fi hip-hop beat. So a really cool synthesis of some different sonic angles and stylings on this one. And again, whenever you hear a track for the first time, it's always a question of whether there's going to be a meaning to the title. And even though I'm not sure there's a direct connection between the vocal samples and the title, I certainly feel like there's a sonic conceptualized meaning in the title as it relates to the music of the track. So I enjoy that a great deal. Next time we come back to this one, it'll be love, sick, like when someone is repeating the way someone spelled something or said something, but they'd like to acknowledge that, hey, this error isn't mine, whether it's grammatical or spelling. I'm just faithfully repeating what was written or said, but I know that there's something wrong with it, which is funny to put that in your own title. But it's Love and then Sick, Part 3, featuring Shing02 or 02. So, yeah, not sure, the essence of that title or who Shing02 is or 02, so we'll look that up more when we get into it. Once again, big shout out to Chris for sharing, as well as Nujabes, RIP. Let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time. Peace.